There are many product feedback management systems on the market, and most of them cost over 10K to implement. You might know Product Board, Airtable Central, Cycle, excellent product by the way, AirFocus, etc. What I would like to show you today is a way to actually build your own app to manage your customer feedback and have an AI layer on top of that to analyze it. Let's take a look at how it looks like. I'm here seeing all the feedback that I've got from my customers, and I can very easily ask anything I want. For example, the most common types of feedback, and I will have an AI answer based on all the feedback that I received. I also have the list of all my customers, and when I open their page, I can also ask about any of their feedback. So what's something that can make them happier as a customer? You can also check some visual elements on the dashboard to see, for example, the type of feedback that I receive, etc. And also very easily capture a new feedback for that customer. I set a date. I write the feedback, for example, the dashboards download. I save this feedback, and when I will open that feedback, see here that it automatically got classified and summarized. So this platform took 2 hours to build thanks to Softr. So Softr is a platform that allows you to build business apps without writing a single line of code. And it makes it extremely easy and fast to push very reliable apps live. In our case, we're using very simple blocks such as a form here, a list or a grid, another grid, and some dashboards. This is all plugged into Softr as a data source. I have this very simple database here with users of that app, the customers that we have logged for that company, and all the feedback that's always assigned to a customer. So based on that data, I have mapped it to blocks such as this one that's connected to the feedback table, and I have decided to display some fields such as the summary as a heading here, and I have configured a button that opens in a model the feedback detail, which is another page that I have created here that shows the full detail of a feedback. I have the same for customers, where I show here the detail of a customer and also show below, filtered on that customer, all the feedback that they provided. Then I also use this out-of-the-box feature from Softr called Ask AI. And in here, I could simply configure the way this AI would behave. So what is the first message that is being sent, or what are the different prompts that this will be based on. And this AI will be based on any fields from the source, in my case, or only on some of the fields that I can configure. So it will read through all the records available here to basically answer any question I have. That's why it was able to answer questions about all the feedback here, or when it was used on a specific customer detail, this information was filtered on the customers, so it was basically answering based on all that customer's feedback. And on top of that, I've built a very simple automation in NA10 that checks whenever a feedback is being either created here or updated. It will have an AI step that will analyze this feedback to return the feedback type and the summary and store it back into Softr, which means that whenever someone in the interface here captures a new feedback, it will be automatically classified and summarized so that it's being displayed here without having the user requiring to input a lot and select a category, etc. This is all handled natively. So for now, we have a very simple app with 3 pages, a few tabs, maybe in total a maximum of 10 blocks, which was very easy to configure. You could, of course, go way further and also add some features to automatically detect all the new features you could develop and assign all the feedback that's related to that feature to maybe write directly the brief for developing that feature. You could also then, whenever you release a feature, flag all the customers that had a feedback that was related to that feature to be in a better position to close the loop and let them know. So this is really the skeleton on which you can build an even more advanced product feedback management system. But I think that with these key features, you can already do quite a lot and get started with better feedback intelligence. So that's a way with Softr. It would be probably below $100 per month, and you would have a quite advanced AI-powered product feedback system for your company.